Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of the Ball Knowledge Podcast. I'm Ahmed.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Will.
I'm Joel.
And I'm Matt.
No way.
Wait, what?
Anyways, as you guys may have noticed, there was 5 intros today instead of the normal 4, which means we have a guest on. Matt, Mr. Arsenal fan, is our first ever
Yes,
guest.
sir.
Matt, do you want to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
I like Arsenal. It's been a long time coming. Chelsea in the mud. Where's finest
Wow.
fair play?
Okay.
All right, I agree with that. So
Okay.
it's going to be just like normal, but now we have an Arsenal fan as our guest. So we're going to go right ahead
Unfortunately.
into world football talk.
League.
Um,
The league.
Obviously, there's a big talking point of Arsenal versus Everton this morning, in which
Hey,
Arsenal
now.
lost. Matt, what are your thoughts?
It's just a bump in the road. Like Michael Jordan has said, it's just a bump in the road. You know?
Is it?
I just hope we take it personally. You know? I mean, we possessed the ball really nice, made a lot of good passes, just we could not finish our chances. So just a bump in the road. We'll be fine.
It happens.
So you think that Arsenal's going to win the league, right?
I still believe so, yes. I still think Arsenal's gonna pull it off.
They're gonna keep up their form.
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe they're gonna be fine.
Are they gonna beat City twice?
I hopefully will. I mean, even if we beat them once, we should still be fine. So if we beat them once and then draw, I'd be pretty happy. But even if we beat them once and then lost the other time, I'd still be happy. But
Not if you keep
as long as we don't
losing to
get
teams
2
like
Ls.
Everton.
Hey, nah.
Sean Dyche ball, man.
Relax.
You guys
bro.
lost to Sean Douche, bro.
Bro, he's nice. He's
Dude, ball.
nice.
Bro, it's something about that bald head, bro.
Trust
Something about the
process.
bald head.
Nah, he's
He's joking.
That's
He's
crazy.
joking.
that
gotta
can't
be
be real.
joking.
All right. So
My bad. I was drinking something and then it went up my nose when I was laughing.
Yeah, okay. Yep. That's what happened.
Believable.
Matt,
Yo.
how do you feel about the new signing, Jorginho?
You know, not his best debut. Not his best. You know, scoring on within 10 minutes of his debut. It's all right.
Within a minute.
Yeah, whatever. You know,
He's
Proud of-
class though.
got it. Hey,
He was top
He's
3 in the
Ballon
class,
d'Or.
Ballon
you know,
top 3.
remember we can't
oh
just
my gosh.
think about
wanted to
Jorginho
use
being
this.
trash when 2 years ago he carried them to the Euros
Gary,
final.
nah, let's not
Nah,
get ahead
dude.
of ourselves.
Nah,
Jorginho's
dude.
never contributed. to a team
Jorginho
in
and
his life.
Verratti. Okay,
What?
dude.
Okay, Joel, you're going way too far.
Bro,
Who was the most
Jorginho was
important
literally
player when
top
Italy won the
5.
Euros?
Italy.
Probably
Jorginho was
Donnarumma.
not top 5 players on Italy. No shot.
During
What?
the Euros?
Yes, he
During
was.
Euros,
come
no
on.
shot.
During the Euro? You're
During-
tripping. You're
Bonucci,
tripping.
You just
Chiellini, Donnarumma.
Baresi, Spinazzola,
Chiesa.
Chiellini, Donnarumma,
No,
Chiesa.
Joel,
No,
You're
bro, you
just-
can't just name players. No.
I'm not. I'm naming the players
No,
that
to
were
be
really
fair-
good
no,
for
To
Italy.
be fair,
Verratti was better than
Spinazzola
him.
was really good that tournament.
He
Spinazzola
was.
was really good that
So was
tournament.
Baresi. So was Chiesa. Obviously, Donnarumma was. So was Chiellini.
Jorginho was definitely top 5 for that Italy team.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. Joel.
100%.
No, he was not.
100%.
No way.
You
Well,
also
either way, he
lost
still
to
That's
doesn't
the
win
wild.
himself Ballon d'Or
That's wild
nomination.
coming from a midfielder, bro. That's wild coming from a midfielder. saying
Because
Jorginho's
Jorginho's
top
not
10.
good.
Oh my gosh, dude, this slander goes too far.
Mm.
If he played
It
for
He's
just
City,
not
he would
goes
be
good.
too
picked up.
far.
Nah.
It just goes
When's the
too
last
far.
time he scored from open play? When's the last time?
If he
He's
was
a
at City,
midfielder.
if he was at City, he'd be
Will,
loaned out
you're
to
literally a Chelsea fan.
Shrewsbury.
I,
bro.
I never rated Jorginho.
That's zero ball knowledge. That is
Kovacic
zero
has
ball
always
knowledge.
been better.
Kovacic
Hey, no,
has always
I
been better.
agree with that.
Kovacic.
Jorginho should have never started at Chelsea.
What?
That's a hot
Who
take.
should have
That's
started
a hot
over
take.
him then?
That's a hot.
Conte and
That's
Kovacic.
hot.
2 in the mid.
Bro's trying to get all the clips. He wants to get
Well,
clips
obviously,
so bad.
He's
obviously they
getting
would have a
clipped.
10.
He's
Obviously,
getting
they'd have
clipped.
Mount.
He's getting clipped.
Mount's mid.
Yeah.
He is
That's
mid.
Joe,
true.
He's
I
terrible.
can understand you saying that Jorginho is overrated, but to say that he's bad
is.
is just wrong.
Bro,
He's just-
Alright.
And to say he's never been good is very false.
that's wild.
He's
That's
never
actually blasphemy.
never been a solid player. He's been decent at most.
What? In the
I agree. No. No, Joel's right.
You're
Joel's
getting
right.
clipped.
This
You're
is just
getting
like
clipped.
Lukaku. This is just like
Both of
Lukaku.
y'all are getting
He
clipped
is so
hard.
so
No.
unbelievably overrated. He scores goals in Farmers League, moves to the Prim. He had like 2 goals, right? How many goals? He had like 2,
You
right?
talking about
Lukaku?
Lukaku?
Lukaku,
Yeah.
right? They're the same player. They're the same player.
What did this have to
Bro
They're
is
they're
saying Jorginho's
incredibly
not good.
incredibly overrated. They
He
get
said
these
he's not
high
even
price
solid.
tags.
Joel,
Lukaku's
that's just
he's bad. He's
nowhere
bad.
near true.
I
That's
can't believe you
wild,
guys think
Joel.
that he was
That's wild.
like one of the best players for Italy. That's crazy.
He was.
What? That's why.
Dude.
That's
Well,
wild.
anyway, before we get even more heated about that, let's change the topic a little bit into something a little bit more funny. There was a couple of funny incidents that happened since the last episode. One of them being Casemiro this morning. Casemiro put Will Hughes into a chokehold. Joel, I know you wanted to talk about it. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Nah, bro, that was just so funny. That was just so funny.
It's crazy. That's his. It's
How do
crazy
you
that
feel
that's
about
his
that, Lucas?
his first red card in his career. That's kind of crazy.
There's-
That's insane.
Because he
First
plays
ever
for
red card?
Vardrid and Varchester
No.
United, bro. He
Yeah.
should have
First
he should
ever
have been
straight
sent off
red
against us in the UCL semifinal
Straight red card,
last
yeah.
year.
Oh yeah,
But-
there's multiple
Cope.
incidents where he should have been
Cope.
sent off.
Actually,
Real Madrid does own refs. Real Madrid owns the
Real Madrid
referee system.
owns City.
They do own
That's
City
that's
and Chelsea
crazy
apparently.
because you
Yeah,
guys aren't
bro.
even in the Champions League. That's
Hey,
a
bro.
wild
Hey,
statement,
bro.
bro.
Hey, bro.
It's a wild
Relax.
statement.
Relax. How many have y'all won? How much money
How
have
many
y'all
have you guys
spent? How
won?
many do you have on?
Yeah, nah.
We'll
How many
see.
UCL
We'll
have
see.
you won,
We'll
bro?
see who's
Hey,
talking at the
relax.
end. We'll see
Hey,
who's
relax,
talking at the end,
bro.
bro.
No,
I'm actually
Forest and
my
Aston
team,
Villa.
ironically, has the most UCLs in here. That's crazy.
Middle
that
order.
ironic?
That's because you're a bandwagon.
5. You're right. You're right. You're right. Also, pretty funny was Mbappe's miss a few days ago. He took a penalty,
Misses.
missed the penalty because it had to get it retaken, missed the
Bro,
retake, missed the rebound, and then he got injured. So I think we can all
hey,
laugh.
he
It's
used all of
unlucky.
his he used all of his penalties like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That's wild.
yeah.
He ran
That's
out of
wild.
cards.
The World Cup was like 3 months. Yeah, that's wild. Like
That
it
is
ended
wild.
like 2.5, 3 months ago.
That is
Eh,
crazy.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
I feel like there was definitely some other things that we didn't
Okay, my
talk
bad,
about.
guys.
Chelsea
My bad.
tied Fulham,
What?
Yeah.
and Liverpool lost 3-0 to
Chelsea's in the
Leeds.
mud. Chelsea's in the mud still.
Hey,
If
Okay.
only we can get
How are
screenshots from
we-
the group chat.
3 clean
Can
sheets
you
in
guys-
a row.
Really believe that everything can change in one game.
You were convinced that it could
Everything
change
is
in one game.
supposed to
You were
I
convinced.
was I?
Yes, you were.
When did I say that?
Oh, congrats. Y'all moved up 1 spot. Congrats.
I just think it's funny.
Progress.
I just
Progress.
think it's funny that you spend hundreds of millions of dollars for attackers
We just
And-
got them. We just
They
got
need
them,
time
bro.
to
and they
gel
can't
with each
score
other, man.
on Bernd Leno and Tim Ream.
On their
They
debut,
haven't
on their
even
like
had
Hey, Bernd
like,
Leno's him.
2
Bernd
weeks
Leno
of
is
practice
him.
with each other.
last
Your
time we
100
played them,
million-
we
Your
lost.
100 million pound player was the worst rated player in the whole game. Mudryk
Because
was the
he's-
worst player.
Did
Lucas.
you didn't hear what Potter said after the game, did you?
What
What
did
did
he
he
say?
say?
He had a cold.
He said Mudryk was sick.
He was
all
He,
week.
wa- he was literally sick
Oh.
He
going
was
into the game.
sick.
He was
Really?
sick,
'Cause-
bro.
Because
Have
if
you heard
that's
of MJ?
MJ,
Hey.
if that's MJ, he's dropping a hat trick.
So
I'm
you're
saying-
comparing Mudryk to MJ? What is this?
Yes, yes,
What
I
is
am.
Mamba mentality.
Bro, but you can't even use that. Oh, it's his first game thing because
And-
Enzo played really well. So if Enzo can
Yeah.
play
And
really well
hold
on
on,
his first
the
on his
whole
debut,
game,
why can't
That
Mudryk?
whole first half, Mason Mount was playing left wing
Mid.
instead of Mudryk. He's just drifting wide, taking up all that space.
Nah, Mudryk a bust, bro. Get him out of here.
Okay, bro.
You want him? You want him, bro?
Nah,
You
you
wanted
guys got him. Nah, bro. You guys got him.
He wanted Arsenal.
No,
Nah, bro.
when he drops
Y'all
a
can
hattie
out
on
him.
Arsenal,
Says who?
Him,
That's him.
all the Snapchat stories he
That's him.
had.
No, y'all can't expect
He was going crazy
everything
for
to
Arteta,
turn
bro.
around just like that.
All right,
There
When's
are
your
no
upgrade?
winners on
Right
Arsenal.
now. Sit,
And I'll be
Lucas,
waiting.
My 70
for
million
them to
bucks.
get
Y'all
better.
really about to make me say what
Lucas,
I say every
Lucas.
single episode.
Lucas, no,
Oh
Lucas,
my
listen.
God.
You've been saying this since January. Please say it to the podcast so that we can clip it back when it's proven false.
Say what?
Say that Chelsea's gonna win the UCL because you've been saying
I
that since
say it
January.
every episode.
Lucas,
You think
Lucas,
Chelsea's gonna
Lucas.
win the
In
UCL?
May,
That's
I'm still
wild.
gonna be Lucas.
That's
In May, I'm
wild.
still gonna be saying this stuff because Chelsea won't have won the UCL.
And neither will have Man City. So
That's
Well, neither
crazy.
of anybody because it's in June, but Chelsea's just
Yeah.
not going to win it at all.
Is Barcelona
Okay.
gonna win it?
okay. They were in
Barcelona's not
the
gonna
same
win it either.
spot. Same spot they were in 2 years ago when they won the Champions.
But you said, all right, guys, for the audience, Lucas said that Chelsea's team right now is better than it was in 2012 and 2021 when they won it, which is probably
That's
the worst
such cap.
piece of
That's
ball
such
It's
cap.
not.
You're
Why?
telling me.
That's
Why?
insane.
No.
You're telling
no,
me
it's not cap.
that a goalie and back four of Petr Cech, John Terry, Gary Cahill, Ashley Cole. I don't know who their right back was.
Nah, you're
is better
tripping, cuh.
is better than
Okay.
is worse than the back four you have now.
Thiago
Because I know
Silva.
you're
Three
not
of
saying
those-
your
three
front
of
three
those
is
four
better.
players-
Reece
that.
James, Ben Chilwell.
Yes,
already
Ben
won the
Chilwell and
UCL,
Ashley Cole
like,
are on the same level.
You're
You're right.
Nah,
You're right.
nah.
Chilwell's
I'm
better than
looking up
Ashley
telling
Cole.
me.
the lineup.
Chilwell's better than
They
the
have the
greatest
same
left
UCL.
back in
Looking up
Premier
the
League
lineup.
history.
Same UCL. Same UCL. Same
So
UCL.
you're telling me Mendy is better than Peter Cech?
I mean,
No,
for that one
Chelsea's
season.
back four was
Nah.
Peter Cech, Ashley Cole, David Luiz, Gary Cahill, and Jose Bozingwa.
But don't say that like you don't know who he is. I know who Bazing
Yeah.
is.
No, you don't, bro.
Also-
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'll take
No, you don't.
I'll
bro.
take I'll take
Actually don't
Chelsea
know who that
David Luiz over Badiashile. And I'll definitely take
Well, good thing he can't
Thiago
even play in the
Silva.
Champions League.
Yeah, that's true. Who are you gonna have back there?
Koulibaly.
You have
Poor
arguably
daddy.
one of the Premier League. You have one of the Premier League's top three goalkeepers, the Premier League's best ever fullback,
Best goalkeeper.
one of the best defenders in Premier League history, all in just your back line, and you're saying that they're worse than what you have right now.
Then you
When
have
right now
Frank
the only
Lampard.
good player in your whole defense is Thiago Silva.
No,
Mm.
Reece James is still
Huh?
back there.
Only Thiago Silva.
Yeah,
You're
Reece James is
wild,
still back there.
Lucas.
Badiashile's look, your back four is pretty good. I'm not saying they're bad, but the 2012
Right.
Chelsea
Best
back
part of
four
the
was
team
absurd.
right now.
Trash. Sorry. Dog
And your
water.
midfield does not compare.
I agree. Fabi Alonso.
I think we can all agree
Just
that
because
Lucas had a
I
horrible
have
take.
to say it. Just because I have to say it every episode. Y'all won't be saying this when Chelsea wins Champions League. Okay, we can
Yes,
move
Good.
I
on
will.
now.
Thank you for saying
Yeah.
it. Thank you,
Yeah, not happening. In your dreams.
guys.
Not
This has been 20 minutes
Also,
of World Football Talk. Do you want to move
Another big. Well, we started late. Another big
Alright.
Prem thing was Wolves beating Liverpool 3-0.
Oh,
They're
Liverpool's
so
just
bad
trash.
right now, dude.
Liverpool's just trash.
I just
We're not good
Dude.
right now.
Dude,
They're not
Darwin Nunez is actually like
It's a lot
like,
of wrong things
horrible.
with that team.
He's just horrible.
What?
He
just
cannot
'cause he is
finish
horrible.
anything. Did you see what he said?
I don't
He
even
said-
think their issues are.
He said he could match
He said-
Suarez Liverpool numbers.
Next season. He said that for next season.
Oh, next season?
He said that.
He
I
said
mean,
Suarez did the
no
same thing
way.
when he went to
He
Liverpool.
said-
He said the first season he was really bad, and then second season he played a lot better.
he can. He definitely gets the chances to. He just doesn't convert them at
He
all.
doesn't score. He can't score.
I think
trash.
I think he can be really good.
I think it's
he
just
can definitely
also
be really good.
a really big confidence thing.
Well,
Yeah.
you
And
can't play in the
Gakpo's
Prem
not.
and not be confident.
Gakpo's currently
Well,
not
for
playing.
Liverpool, I think Liverpool's worst part of their team is their midfield. I mean, their midfield is
Trent.
just not capable of holding
Trent.
up anymore.
It's Trent.
Just
It's
Trent. Yeah. Only
No,
Trent.
did y'all see
Trent
the
Trent
own goal?
Trent
Trent's
is the
actually
worst
so
player
bad.
on that team.
Did y'all
Trent
see the
can't
own
defend.
goal?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm Trent,
Yeah.
that I'm easily kicking that out. It
I
literally,
agree.
you watched
Bro.
it roll past him.
I think this best right back in the world talk was just the most overrated sequence of any
Bro
football.
No, I
should
would
move into
say
the
20
midfield.
Matt, who do
I
you think is
would-
the best right back in the Prem?
In the Prem?
Don't
Bro's
say
gonna
Ben
say like Ben White
Ben
or
White.
something.
It's
Oh
Ben
my
White,
God,
bro.
It's
dude.
Ben White.
It's Ben
Yeah.
White. It's Ben White.
It's Kyle
Ben
Walker
White's top of the
Peters.
table.
It's Kyle
No,
Walker
that's a
Peters.
shout. That is
No,
a
it's
shout.
not. No, it's not. Southampton is literally going to get relegated, bro. It's not.
No, I would have to say I don't know.
Reece James?
I'm not saying Reece James.
No, because you just don't want to say it because he's Chelsea. It's okay.
No, because he hasn't played that much.
That's a good point.
Bro's been
That's a
injured.
very good point.
Just
You
got
can't be
back.
the best if you don't play that much.
He's still better than
Okay,
everyone else. Just wasn't.
for real, for real.
It's kind of crazy that only the Chelsea fans are saying Reece James.
It's kind of crazy how over half the fans in the Prem probably think that too. But okay.
Prove it.
You
Really?
can't just
We
throw
just
out
have a really-
probablys as if that's
really-
an actual stat.
Hated. I don't know why y'all hate Chelsea so much. I get why.
We don't
both
hate
of
Because
them,
you're
but
so obnoxious. Because you are so obnoxious
Trippier.
about being a Chelsea fan.
Lock it in. Kieran Trippier, free kicking specialist himself.
Kieran Trippier is the best right
Valid.
back in the league.
I agree.
Didn't he? Okay, Paqueta scored on him today.
Oh, good
He's
job.
a right back.
That
How
goes
do
on
you get
every
scored on?
single
He's a
claim
right
that we've
back.
ever had.
He's a right back.
It was
Every
pretty
claim that
bad.
we've made about Kieran Trippier being good,
He
just
was
goes out the window
marking him on the
because Paqueta
corner
scored on
and he
him.
just lost him.
The most bang average player in Brazil's squad scored against Trippier, so he's just not.
Bro,
good
I'm about
anymore.
to leave this call. You are throwing
Wait,
around
who?
so many
Please do.
false
Wait,
things.
who
Please
scored on
leave.
him? Who
Please
scored on
It's
him? Who
crazy.
scored on him? Who scored
Paqueta.
on him?
Lucas Paqueta.
Oh, Paqueta. So nice. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Paqueta's nice, bro, but you can't
Paqueta's-
just say that, bro.
Paqueta's
Ahmed,
definitely
you
made
pissed
by
me
Brazilians, sir.
So nice.
That's good to know.
Let's
We
move
should also
on.
mention that Ahmed doesn't watch the Prem. So.
For real.
It's true.
Yeah, I only watched the Uzbekistan second division now.
He only watches
watching the
Barca
Spell
because he's a little
Uzbekistan.
Barca fanboy.
Spell Uzbekistan.
I don't care. All right, guys, we're gonna move on from football talk.
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
talk. We're gonna
yeah.
talk about what are you wearing. So obviously, a few of us are matching. Let's just talk about what we're wearing. I'll go first. I'm wearing this Atlanta United jersey from I'm not sure what year. I got this
Fake
from
fan.
one of my best friends, Diego. He gave it to me. I think it looks very nice. Looks better than Lucas's jersey. Lucas,
Dude
you
is
wanna
my
talk about your
fan.
jersey?
Dude is my fan. I'm wearing I don't know what year this is. Was it 17, 18 when they won the league? I don't
We
know.
don't watch MLS.
But yeah.
Bro,
No,
stay
I
in the
don't.
league.
Um
Bro, stay in the league
Yeah.
like it's MLS.
Am I
Joel.
next?
What are you wearing, bro?
Brought my Milan shirt back out because they're making a top 3 push second half of the season, but we'll get into that later.
Exactly. Is there a player on the back? Is there Kaka on the back?
No, there's not. I wish.
Matt, I see you're also wearing the jersey. What are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing just BB City jersey. That's it.
The best
you
team in
play?
the
Yes,
world
sir.
right there.
What
That's the
position?
best team in the world.
I'm saying the best
BB
NPSL
City to
team
the
right
Club
there.
World Cup.
I'm saying
CONCACAF Champions League.
Sure
DJ's
is.
gonna
Alright.
carry them.
So,
The Nigerian prince will carry him.
for sure. All right, so moving
No,
on
BB
from
City
that.
actually has a person named Nigerian prince on their team.
That's not his name,
Who?
bro. His
Okay,
name
well,
is
we
not
call him-
Nigerian Prince.
Okay, well we call him the Nigerian prince.
You
But
can't, bro. Come on.
they call him the Nigerian prince.
Can that stay in
His
the call?
name is. His name is
I mean, yeah.
Prince.
And they, you know. Whatever.
Don't ask
Whatever.
me to pronounce his first name.
All right, so moving on from that segment, we're going to get into our first of 2 segments for today. First one is going to be rule changes. So I'm going to present the rest of you guys with a few rule changes, and we'll go through, discuss them for a little bit, and then we'll decide by the end if we want to implement those rule changes or if we don't really want to have them in. I'm going to start off. Go ahead with the first one. This is a classic one, very popular. Is no VAR. What do you guys think about getting rid of VAR completely?
I hate VAR.
I think
Okay.
I think VAR helps the game. It just takes a long time.
I think VAR should be out.
I'll take.
I like.
VAR
I think
sucks.
I
VAR is
think VAR in
good.
theory. Oh, sorry.
I think VAR is pretty good, I guess, for most of the time. But there's a lot of mistakes that
it's
always
tr-
happen. Bro, you're telling me when you're watching the Green Bay Packers and they
Bro,
don't
that's
and they don't
different
check
sport.
and they don't check a touchdown.
Different
They
sport.
don't check a touchdown.
But in the
Back in the day, they
NFL,
didn't have it. Back in the day, they
they're
didn't have it though.
consistent with it in the NFL, like reviews and stuff. In football,
No, the calls are
world football, no, they're
Nah,
consistent
you're
with
tripping. You're
checking it,
tripping. You're
not making
tripping.
the right decisions. With VAR, I feel like sometimes they choose when to look at it, when not to look at it, when they should be
They
or
always
shouldn't
look
be.
at it. They always
think
what
look
I'm
at it.
saying.
They
with
just don't
VAR-
always call the center over. They all have a
Yeah.
VAR official at every game, and he checks everything, but he just
Yeah.
usually doesn't tell the center to check it.
For me,
When
the
it
main
should
point
be.
with VAR
Right,
is just that, like, if VAR worked 90% of the time and it was accurate, then I wouldn't care. But
I
the
think
thing
it
is,
does work
with
90%
VAR,
of the time, man. It's accurate.
but the
I
issue
would
with
say
VAR
it is
is
pretty
that
accurate.
the issue with VAR though is that it's not as perfect as it should be. If there's gonna be that many issues or that many errors, you might as well just take it out and just have like human error. I'd rather have
Yeah.
a bad call be from human error than knowing that 5 other referees looked at it and decided all unanimously that was a bad call.
I agree with that.
Just
Agreed.
give it time. It'll evolve
It's
into what we
been
want it
years.
Who
4
was
years.
it
like
that had that
3
quote when
maybe?
it first came? It was Mourinho, right? That had the quote about like the only
What'd he
people
say?
that hate VAR don't want it, or the people that are like cheaters and stuff. Y'all remember that?
I
No.
don't.
I
So
don't.
do you not want VAR because City cheats?
No, I don't want VAR because we got cheated in the 2019 UCL quarterfinal against Tottenham because of some stupid offsides call that wasn't even offsides, and VAR's terrible.
And the offside rule wasn't
Has to be
implemented
changed.
to see if someone's pinky toe was offsides or not.
Pinky toe's a scoring position.
Well, actually,
Bro,
before you
with
guys
your
get into
blood.
that, let me
You can
transition
score with
into the
your
next.
pinky toe. You can score with your.
Look-
You are legally in the game of football. You're allowed to score with your pinky toe. You can score with
Let's
your pinky
transition into the next rule, which ties into that. It's more lenient offside ruling. Like we see a lot of the times players being offside by like their fingertips or something where it won't make it that big of an advantage in real life, but it still gets called off. I think personally that has to go. I think if there should be like
toe. It has
a
to
little
go,
bit of
blood.
margin. It does have to go.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a little bit of margin for offsides because it's ridiculous seeing plays get called off because somebody's fingernails are offside.
The thing is, what would that margin be? Like, how do you determine?
It's going to be subjective, but if the whole point of offsides really is to get rid of the advantage that you get from being offside. When there's no advantage, how can you call it as offside? Like
Well, if your
If
hand
I'm-
is in front of the
An
other
elbow.
defender. I think.
if I can't score with that part of my body, it shouldn't be used for offside.
Okay, what if your foot's slightly past the other one?
They also
You can score with
What?
your foot, right?
They also need to adjust the like whether or not you are in play rules, because like the fact that Bruno's goal didn't get called back when Rashford was offsides. Like, what's the justification for him not being?
Did y'all
involved
hear
in
what
play
that
there?
ref said?
Oh, right. You're safe.
Y'all hear what that ref said the other day?
No.
What did he say?
He said if that happened again, it'd probably be a different result.
I mean,
That's
I
what he
agree.
said.
It should have been offside.
Common
But
Premier
like,
League
what's
referee.
the like that? There's no way you can say that he's not involved in play.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But then again, to go back to VAR, I'd rather.
too
I mean, it's
inconsistent.
more. It hurts more to see that call be given when you know that a group of 5 other professional referees checked it and they saw nothing wrong with it, than if it was just one referee and they saw it and they made the mistake. But when you know that 5 other professional Premier League referees saw it and saw that there was nothing wrong with it, it just feels so much worse.
Well, it is only up to the center ref. Whatever he says goes. So.
Yeah.
It's not just like 5 other people. They give
Well,
suggestions.
ultimately, I tell them to look at it. Yeah.
What if
What's the
offsides
next
was
one?
if your whole body was past the last defender? Would that change the game?
It definitely would change the game.
Yeah, it definitely would.
I mean,
But I think we're go back to Ahmed's point. The point of offsides is to keep people from having an unfair advantage. And so since we're just getting too caught up in like lines and stuff and where's too far and stuff, but it's not focused on specifically on are they getting an advantage or not.
Yeah.
Well, that will always be subjective.
Yeah, I guess the only way
Exactly.
to really do that would be to make it completely at the
It would have
referee's
to-
discretion.
It would turn into like a case by case thing.
That's why VAR should just be taken out.
What do you mean? They should look at it more to get a better discretionary opinion.
It also
course, yeah.
with VAR, it also just takes up so much time of the game.
I agree. Yeah.
Like so much time.
But to be fair, it's added back to the game.
Not
Not
really.
not always.
Fact.
Which
Not
that actually
exact.
ties into another rule change is
Stopping the clock.
stopping the clock.
No.
I like that.
Absolutely not.
terrible.
I
I'd
don't
rather
agree
get
with
a full
stopping the
90
clock.
minutes.
Terrible
I don't
idea.
agree with the stopping the clock, but what they did in the World Cup was really good. I miss having that 9-10
Yeah.
minute extra time because it did
Yeah.
feel like more of the game was actually
Okay,
being
guys.
played.
Yeah,
okay,
I
guys.
agree with
What's the difference? If stopping the clock and adding the same amount of time, it's the same thing. Like,
Because I'm
why
not trying to
would
watch
you
a soccer
rather them
game and
just
be there for
add
3
stuff?
hours.
It would
Will.
be the same.
Will,
If they added
Will,
the time, it would be the same.
Will, stopping the
A
clock,
lot of people.
would that mean a set amount of time like in college soccer? Are you thinking about that? Or is it still the referee's discretion?
I guess. Wait.
also,
So like,
You'd have to
When
lower
ball
the
goes out of
time.
play.
Because you can't be playing they're not gonna actually be playing 90 minutes.
I guess. What do you mean by stop the clock, Ahmed?
Every
do you
time
mean?
it goes
Like
out.
when the ball goes out, yeah, you pause the game clock and then
So
it
does the
resumes when
game
the
get
ball's back in
shortened?
play. It'd be well if you
I would think 90 minutes is still good. I'm 90 minutes.
I think no. I don't. I think that you should not stop the
I-
clock.
but then 90 minutes is gonna
Yeah.
quickly turn into like 2.5, 3 hours. With
Well, they'd
I
stop
don't-
time.
I
They
don't-
would stop time wasting if they knew they'd stop the clock. It wouldn't last
would
that
they
long.
though?
They
They'd
would
still
have
do it
no
just
reason.
to slow
They
down
would
the
have
game.
no reason to time waste
Other than to
other than to
stop.
catch their breath. Okay,
Yeah, and
Ho-
stop the pace of the game.
for what, 5 seconds?
I don't know, however long.
I don't
So
like it.
so Will, do you agree with it?
I think logically it's a better idea than just adding the same amount of time on.
But I also feel like it'd get rid of all like the stoppage time goals and last minute drama and stuff like that. You wouldn't have that really with the game clock.
Well, if you're going to a goal at the 89th minute and you know it stops at 90, how's that not a last minute goal?
Ooh, got you.
You're right. All right, good point.
Which means Will, have you watched college soccer games?
Yeah, I've been to your games.
Yeah. Have you like it is nowhere near as good when it's a buzzer, like a buzzer beater instead of playing to the final whistle. Like you just
Yeah, those
I
buzzers.
don't know how to
yeah,
explain
I
it.
hate watching the buzzer.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's just not the same experience.
What if on the final play they don't do a buzzer beater? They just wait till it's
So
out of
like, if a team is
it's-
attacking, if a team's on an attack, and it hits 90, does it just stop right there?
play? I don't see why that's
What?
if you got to be faster than that.
Okay.
Mm,
I
They
just-
actually the rules in college soccer, because this happened to my sister, where like you can actually get a buzzer beater if you shoot the ball,
and it's in the air.
and it's in the air and it doesn't touch anyone and it goes in, it counts.
Okay. Yeah, I don't agree with that rule change.
I
That's
don't
really
I
fire,
don't like that either.
Y'all don't want to see buzzer beaters?
What's the next one on it?
Next one is gonna be couple good ones. All right, let's start out with this one. So, 10-minute ban for yellow cards. What do you guys think?
No, it's so stupid.
Mm,
Wait, are you
They'd have
trying to be
to-
hockey?
They'd
Are
have
you
to
trying to play
take
hockey?
out-
Fieldhouse League.
They'd have to make it harder to get a yellow then if you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Yeah.
if you're gonna like make it that degree of a punishment, you would have to change like the rules of what a yellow card is.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get so much stuff that will be changed that won't be a yellow card anymore. Like you can't stopping and counterattack can't be a yellow anymore with how often that happens. That's gonna be a 10-minute ban.
Well, speaking of that, tactical fouls. Another one that I saw was
People
a
win the
tactical
game.
foul equals a free kick from the edge of the box. What do you guys think about that?
No,
I
That
think
doesn't
that's a
make
good
any
Why?
sense to
solution.
me.
that doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
I
That's-
mean,
That's too subjective.
I think it might be what's subjective about it.
How do you know if it's a tactical foul? What's the
When
difference between a
someone's
tactical
clearly on
foul
a
and a regular
counterattack.
foul? What do you mean clearly? Like,
When
what's that
someone is
that's
like
subjective?
clearly on a counterattack.
That's
Well,
So
I
what
guess
Chiellini did
just
to
like-
Buffon. I mean,
I f-
what Chiellini did to Saka. Do you think that should go unpunished?
No.
All he did gets the yellow card.
He got.
Wouldn't it
that-
make more
well, that's
sense
not
for him
unpunished,
to get a
but
free
that's
kick?
not unpunished.
he got
They
punished.
got
got
a
a
free
yellow.
kick. They got a free kick and he got a yellow card.
I feel
But
like it's
it's-
just
What
like
else
an
do you
easy
want?
way out.
What else do you want?
I mean, it's like, isn't it, penalties are like you get called, you get a penalty when there's a clear obstruction, or like what is the, I forget what the exact terms are, but when it's like
Denying a goal scoring
clear-
opportunity.
exactly. So wouldn't
Yeah,
it be the
that-
same thing for when you're on a counterattack and you get pulled
I
by the collar of
I
your
think
neck?
that's valid.
30, 40 yards out.
Yeah, if
still
you're
30,
that
40
far
yards
from goal,
out.
bro.
That's not a. There's so much that can happen in the time from the midfield
There's
line
so much.
to
There's
the
a time.
goal.
Let alone for him before he gets in front of the goal. There's so much time and so much that can happen before he even gets
So-
inside the box. It just doesn't make sense for you to give him an automatic free kick outside the 18-yard box.
Maybe if at all, maybe within 30 yards. Maybe.
Yeah, because what if
So-
say I just pull someone down who's trying to get past me and we're at the halfway line because they're getting a counterattack off of a corner. Why should they get a free kick outside the box if it's at the 50-yard line? I'm not
And
Also,
saying
you
that's
gotta
not
think-
fair.
So
Yeah,
many tactical fouls happen on the other side of the field. Like on a corner kick,
Yeah.
and they lose the ball and they have a counterattack, and then someone just pulls their shirt down before they even cross that field line.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some good points. I just feel like, me personally, it's like, especially, I'm just thinking about the example of Saka in the Euros. Like, it's almost like a guaranteed goal. I mean, you can't say much. We don't know what would have happened if Saka went through, but it feels almost
Yeah,
like
so
a
why should
guaranteed
it
goal
be?
On
'Cause You
Donnarumma,
don't know what could happen.
on Chiellini.
Best
so.
one-on-one keeper ever.
no, I'm saying a guaranteed goal on Donnarumma. I don't know about that.
I don't know, bro. According to some people, Saka's the best young player in the world.
Did he score his penalty in that same game?
I think Matt can answer that.
He did not score his penalty in that game.
All right,
What
so
else, Ahmed?
I have our last one, which this is the one that I'm completely backing. If any of these you guys don't agree with, this is the one that I will die for.
Okay.
Player that gets fouled has to take the pen, unless
Wow,
they're
that's
injured,
stupid.
obviously.
That is
Yes,
so stupid.
I love that. I
That
love
completely gets
Then-
rid of any Penalzo, any pesky comments. That
Ahmed.
you earn the free kick, you get to take it.
You know what? If that was put into place 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Jorginho would never have made the Ballon d'Or shortlist. He would never be talked about as highly as he is now.
Exactly.
That's just
Exactly.
nowhere near true.
It
but
is.
it's okay.
It is true. It is true.
He definitely wouldn't. I
Lucas,
can't even say
Lucas,
that.
Go ahead and pull up his goal contributions that aren't involving penalties.
What do you want me to say to that?
Also, just watch his game.
Exactly.
He
You
just
don't know if
Jorginho
you want
so much.
anything to say.
Well, I can't believe it.
He's
Am
not
I
even a
supposed
to
Chelsea
say
player.
he's
Where
bad?
is all this Jorginho slander coming from, bro?
Am I just
'Cause
supposed to
he's
say he's
not.
good because he played for Chelsea?
No,
Whoa,
he's
bro.
not. He's definitely nowhere. I wouldn't say no. He's definitely not as good as he used to be. But to say he has never been a good player ever
That's wild.
is just
That's wild.
Terrible.
Personally, I'm better
that's
than him.
crazy.
Terrible.
I'm better than him, and he should have never made the top 3 Ballon d'Or
Okay.
shortlist.
Nah, you're true, bro. That's
Making
right.
the
You're right.
Ballon
My
d'Or
fault, bro.
shortlist is one of the most single moments of overrating a player in recent history.
Why
Okay,
should,
let's to get
why
into
should
that.
yeah.
Shortlist is 30 players. There's some really, really bad players. Not bad players, but there's some players that definitely there's some players that definitely don't deserve any Ballon d'Or shots to get into the top 30. But for him to be third in the Ballon d'Or rankings, yeah, that's incredible. Third is
We
insane.
are really off
I
topic.
think we are getting off topic.
All right.
I like that.
Okay,
I
well,
like
that was
that.
Why
that was
should
the end
no
of that
wait? Why
segment.
should wait? We're still talking about it. I thought.
Okay.
What if they
Why
cannot?
should
What if they can't continue?
Well, you said unless
Well,
they're
then someone
injured.
else takes them.
What if
That's
you're
how it
injured
is
in the
in-
box?
It's how it is with
Who-
free throws in basketball. Someone gets injured.
Why
someone else
This
takes
is
should-
in
them.
basketball. Go
And
ahead.
if it's a handball, then anyone can take it.
if someone is obliterated in the box, why should the best player on the team not, or whoever the best PK taker is, not be allowed to take it?
Because they didn't earn the penalty.
Yeah. What? What is?
Okay.
But the other
What is that
team,
question?
like,
Are you sure?
no, like, why? Should
Are
the-
you saying like it's a proper Brexit tackle? No, no,
Yes.
like
Yes.
he's just tackling you just to tackle you.
Yes.
You just had the ball at the time. Like what? You just had it. You just had the ball then.
If you earn the pen, you should take it. And that
You
also
should or you should have to.
also that makes pens way less absolute and like way less definite. If you to think
Not
say
bad.
say
I
you're
would go
playing
100 for 100.
say you're playing in
Okay.
the World Cup and it's Portugal and who is it? Who's a player on Portugal?
Bruno.
Gets
Ronaldo.
fouled. Well, not Bruno. Obviously not Bruno.
Nelson Semedo.
Yeah, say Semedo gets
Ronaldo.
fouled, right?
Yeah,
Rui
but
Patricio.
Who's has a better chance of scoring, Ronaldo or Semedo? So it evens. If Ronaldo's taking it, it's 100%
but
chance of going in.
that's
Semedo
the
takes it.
punishment you get for fouling the person in the box. Is a penalty. Like, that's
That
the
is a good
punishment.
point. That's a good
Yeah.
point. But for me, it's also it takes away like the. I mean, that's a very good point. But I still feel like it's more fair that the person that gets fouled gets to take the penalty, because that way you can when
Fair
you look
for
at
the other
penalties as a
team.
stat. When you compare Messi and Ronaldo, it almost feels wrong to count their penalties as their total goals because a lot of those penalties they didn't earn. But if you counted only the
Messi won
penalties
his
that they
penalty.
earned,
Messi won his penalties. He just
Pessi.
flopped though.
Pessy.
No,
Real.
I'm starting to agree now, because if they had the ball in the box and they were fouled, why should a different teammate get to have that opportunity now when they weren't even in,
Because
in
that
that
team
play?
is just that good.
Matt was
Exactly.
just on the other side.
He's on both sides.
I'm just here for the ride, bro.
Matt's
here for the ride.
definitely playing Minecraft right
But-
now.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm looking at stuff.
Alright. Are we done with
All
this,
right.
Ahmed?
I think we're done with that segment. Let's move on to the last segment before we get too over the time. So
Roll
this one's
Tide.
going to be predictions. We've gone over a little bit on what predictions we're going to do, but I may change my mind halfway through making the ruling because I feel like it. So we're going to make our predictions for the top 5 leagues. For every single league, we're going to say the top 3. For only the Premier League and La Liga, we're going to say the bottom 3. And we're also only for those 2 leagues going to say the top goal scorer, top assister, player of the season, and young player of the season. All right, so we're going to start off with League One. My predictions for the top 3 in League One, I put PSG as first, Marseille in second, and then Rennes in third.
That's exactly
Rennes
mine.
or Lens?
Ren.
Rennes.
Rene.
Stade Rennes.
Ren.
Oh, Stade Rennais.
I don't know about that.
Rennais.
Stade Rene.
I
I
think
think
they're
the top
currently, like,
3
fifth
right
or sixth.
now are gonna finish top 3.
They're
in
fourth
these
right
exact
now.
spots. They're fifth.
Stade
What was
Rene
your
are
top
4th
3?
right now.
I think it goes PSG, Marseille, and Lens.
Marseille, that's crazy.
So what it
How
is
it's
right now.
pronounced.
How you say
It's
it?
French.
Is it not Marseille?
Palace over.
I thought it was
Marseille.
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 It's Marseille.
Marseille.
All right. What are
Marseille.
your other guys' predictions?
My top three is PSG, Marseille, and Monaco.
Yeah, that's what
Really?
I
Monaco's
got that
quite
too.
low.
I have what? They're fourth. I have Monaco coming in at
Oh.
third as well. Rest of they're quite low. They're really fourth.
No, I have
My bad.
I don't know,
have
guys.
basically what you have, Ahmed. I have PSG, Marseille, and then Rennes in third.
Rene Galicia. Garcia Perez,
All right.
my bad.
Yeah, that guy.
Are we doing bottom three?
Are we doing bottom or not?
No, because I can't tell
Okay.
you any reasons why the bottom three are bottom three.
Bro, Brest is
All
gonna
right.
get relegated.
Bro, Brest gets
Good
relegated.
job.
I'll
bro,
cry.
you tripping.
I'll
You
cry if
tripping,
Brest gets
bro.
relegated.
You tripping. I think it's
All
gonna
right,
stay
hey.
the same. I think it's gonna be Angers and the AUX club.
Uh-huh.
Our
It's
ball
Strasbourg.
knowledge is crazy.
And then Troy's gonna get dropped down, and a JKO is gonna come back up, bro.
Matt, name one
Nah,
player on English.
PSG's getting a 40-point FFP point deduction. They're
yeah,
relegated.
PSG's getting relegated. PSG's getting relegated.
What's
They're
the
gonna go
next
back. All right.
league?
Next league is Serie A. So I put
Mm.
Napoli,
Serie A is
Inter,
bigger
and
than
AC Milan.
Bundesliga.
AC
Okay,
Milan.
You're right. I put AC
Wait.
Milan in third, even though they're a little bit lower. I feel like they're too good to not finish top three at least.
Oh,
But
so you don't
Napoli's
watch.
clear.
What's your
I
top
can tell
three?
you don't watch.
My top three, it's Napoli,
Yeah.
Inter, and AC Milan.
Okay.
Will said I don't watch. What do you mean, Will? I definitely watch every single Serie A game that I can.
AS Roma is insane. They're
Yeah.
so good right now.
Tripping.
Mourinho
Nobody's
is,
catching
he's him.
Napoli.
he's the
Nobody's
he's the best
catching
one.
Napoli, but Roma's definitely taking second. And like I said earlier, Milan is pushing and knocking the fake Milan out of the top three and getting third.
That's what I'm saying.
Matt,
I have
Lukaku's been
different
scoring.
from all of you. Mine's different from all of you.
Okay.
Besides, so I have Napoli, then Roma, and then my third place, I have Atalanta.
No way.
No way.
No way.
I have Atalanta.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's just not
they
going to
could-
happen.
They
I-
could-
Matt, I
Atalanta
can't tell you
gonna play.
exactly why that's not going to happen because I just don't watch any Serie A. But I just
Bro,
know.
Ilicic is him, bro.
Dude, no,
Ilicic is
Zapata's
him.
him, bro.
Does he
Duvan
even play
Zapata's
for them
him.
anymore?
Yeah, Ilicic still plays for him.
Let's
I
talk
hope
about
Zapata
how-
still
Zapata?
plays for them.
Lukaku is one
He
goal.
does.
There we go.
He has
Please
one
tell
goal.
me he's a good player. Tell me he's a good player. Like, he's just not.
Imagine
My
getting
top three
outscored
is
by Lautaro
Napoli,
Martinez.
AS Roma,
Matt,
AC Milan.
Ilicic doesn't play for them anymore.
When did he leave?
He's like fat now. I don't know. I think he went through like depression or something. He plays
Ilicic-
for a team in
He's
Slovenia.
fat.
Bro, come
He
on
went
now.
through. He got like major.
That's kind of crazy on
He
there.
got like a weight gain and everything. I think his
Well,
wife
his
cheated
like
on him.
he
so
caught his wife cheating on him.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
I
he's so
forgot
fat.
about that.
So.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Yeah, you're true.
That is some
My
crazy
top
Kinda wild,
three.
statements.
though.
All right, let's hear it, Lucas.
My top three is Napoli, Roma, and AC Milan.
Yes, sir.
I like that, Lucas.
Yeah, you definitely
Mid.
just wrote those predictions down like 2 minutes ago.
AC Milan.
I mean,
All right,
only so many choices here.
all right. Bundesliga is actually really close title race going on.
Yeah,
I think
it
like
is.
the top 7 are only separated by like 3 or 4 points. So
Top six.
I've decided to go with, even though I'm not.
Top six is
is it?
5 points apart.
All right. Even though I don't really think this is going to happen, what I really want to happen is Dortmund to win the league, Bayern
Not
second,
happening,
and then
Buzzo.
Union Berlin third place. What about you guys?
Bayern,
it,
Dortmund,
Joel?
Leipzig. That's mine.
Yeah. Matt under.
Bayern, Dortmund, Leipzig.
Yeah,
That's how it's going. Berlin doesn't
And
keep up
South's
the
gonna
form.
finish.
Berlin.
Berlin's
doesn't
gonna
keep up.
drop down.
Mine
Bayern's gonna
is
overtake.
gonna be Bayern, Dortmund, Union Berlin.
Tripping. Union Berlin's
Nope.
gonna suck.
Not
Tripping
tripping.
Leipzig's
Bro,
definitely
the
getting there.
think that Union Berlin was in the second division like 2 years ago, and now they're
That's
like
exactly
third place.
why I have dropping down.
and that's why Arsenal's in.
Cancelo's having.
What
the
does that have to do with
most
anything right now, Lucas? What does that have to do with anything?
Arsenal's a small club. That's my point.
All right, guys,
That's
we'll get to that later. Okay?
Scoreboard. Leaderboard, bro. Look at the standings. Where are y'all? I cannot even see you guys.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that soon.
All right, do you guys want to do the Premier League or La Liga next? I think
La
Liga.
La
Liga.
Liga.
All right, so with La Liga, I've decided Barcelona, obviously. I'm saying that they're going to
Mhm.
finish first, then Real Madrid. And then I don't think Atletico is doing really well this season, so I've decided to put them fourth, and I put Real Sociedad third. Real
Oh,
Sociedad
literally
has been
what
in
it is
really
right
good
now.
form.
That's
That's literally what it is
But-
right now.
yeah.
You're
I mean,
still original. You're still original, dude.
that's
So original.
Matt, what'd you put down? Please tell me what you put down.
I put Barcelona first. I don't think Real Madrid catches them this year.
No shot.
And then I put Real Madrid second,
Joel.
and then I put Atletico third.
Even
my
though they
think-
lost
I think,
top
one of their
three.
best players.
yeah, I still think Atletico is gonna finish them.
My top three is the same as Ahmed's: Barca, Madrid, Sociedad.
Well,
Where's the originality, bro?
Mhm.
Waiting for
Joel.
Joel to say Osasuna in the top three.
LJ winning the title.
Mallorca.
My top three is how it is now, but I'm saying Betis makes a top four push. I don't think Atletico finishes top four.
Joel, I heard you saying
Here,
no
huh?
when I said my predictions, and I thought you meant that Barca wasn't going to finish above
No,
Madrid,
I was-
and I was going to call you
I was
crazy.
actually saying that to Matt, saying that he didn't think Madrid would catch Barca, and I was agreeing with him in a weird way by saying no. It was like one of those like,
LJ on the come
yeah,
up.
no,
LJ
it's
on the
not
come up, bro.
Did Will say his?
No.
I don't
Well,
need
what's
to.
your prediction?
It's the top three already.
Okay.
No.
LJ on the come
All
up.
right.
Now,
LJ's gonna finish
wait,
top
we
four.
have to do our best player and young player.
How old
Yeah,
is Nico
top four.
Williams?
Actually, all right, I'm going to say my goals, assists, young player, and best player. So, top
Dog.
goal scorer, I went with Lewandowski. He's clear, I think, by like three to five goals at the top.
It's 4.
3.
Four.
Oh, it's 3, yeah. It's
Well,
14
three.
and 11.
it's
14
He's just the
goals
best
and 11.
striker. Deserves the Ballon d'Or. Assists, Dembele is actually not first, but I put him as first. If not Dembele, I put Griezmann as my second option. Yep. My player of the season, with very little bias, I put Ter Stegen. If not Ter Stegen, I put Lewa. If not Lewa, I put Pedri. And then for young player of the season, also very non-subjectively, I truly think Balde is going to win young player of the season. He's only 18 and he's been far and away one of the best players in the league.
Nico Williams.
So good at left back. If not Balde, I think Gavi or Pedri can obviously. I mean, they're young enough to win it. So
Yeah.
that's my predictions.
I think you forgot about Nico Williams, the best young
you
player in
did
the
forget
league.
about Nico Williams.
You
But he's not
forgot
better
about
than
Nico
he got
Williams.
locked up by Balde. Balde actually locked him up.
Okay, that's
Okay.
one bad game, bro.
Okay,
who's
that's
next?
crazy
Who's
coming from y'all.
Does Balde
That's
play
one
for
Joel, you
bad
got
Scotland?
game, bro.
Unfortunately, I'm not different, and I think Lua top scorer, Dembele makes it, assists. I'll take Ter Stegen as player of the year, but I'll take Nico Williams as my young player of the year. I don't want to see Pedri or Gavi win it again, and I don't think Balde is better than Williams this year.
Real.
Mhm.
I'm basically the same as Joel. Mine's basically the same as Joel.
Wait, okay.
Lucas.
Are we
you
saying
think?
our best player?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who was
player of the
y'all's best
season.
player? I didn't hear that.
Bro,
Ter
you
Stegen.
not,
Ter
yeah, you
Stegen.
not been listening, bro.
No. Oh yeah, you said Ter Stegen.
He's doing his research
Will, you
right
gonna
now.
go?
That's why.
Player of the year?
Yeah.
Gotta be
Me.
Pedri. Most goals, Lewandowski. Most assists, Griezmann. Young player of the year is Nico Williams. Don't talk to me.
Nico Williams
No.
on top.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Lucas.
Top goal scorer is gonna stay Lewandowski. Top assister is gonna stay Mikel Moreno. Wait, I already said that. What's the other one? I didn't do best
Young player.
player and young player.
Yeah.
Young player, I think is gonna be Gavi, and best player, I might have to say Ter Stegen too.
That's valid.
Pretty unanimous on most of those.
Respectable.
All right. Do you want to move
Barca
over to Prem real
domination.
quick? Yep. Finally, for first time in a few years, it feels good. For the Premier League, I have very controversially, actually maybe 50-50, not put Arsenal on top. I put City, Arsenal, and Newcastle as my top three. And
Dude,
then
top-
followed by those, I put
Dude,
United in
tripping.
fourth,
Tripping. Where
Tottenham in
is
fifth,
Arsenal heat coming from, bro?
and
Where is
Fulham
this Arsenal
in
heat
sixth.
coming from?
Fulham in sixth. Okay,
No way.
that's crazy, bro.
Guys,
Who's
that has
fifth?
to be
Spurs?
controversial.
Tottenham?
He had Spurs.
Fifth is Spurs.
Okay.
I'll go.
Britain.
I got, of course,
What's that?
City
Boom.
in first, Arsenal in second, United third, Newcastle fourth, Spurs fifth. I think Chelsea will make a late sixth run, get in the Europa League.
It's inevitable.
Y'all sleeping on my name, bro. Y'all sleeping on my
All right,
name.
Matt, who do you have?
Arsenal first, City second, Newcastle third. I think United's gonna drop all the way down to probably sixth. And
Wow.
I don't think United's gonna keep up their form.
Wow.
That's not a
You
terrible.
know,
mean-
maybe fifth.
It's not
I'll,
that bad.
I'll drop him down to fifth.
Don't disrespect Ten
Going
Hag like
fifth.
that, man.
Whatever.
All right, who your other bottom six?
And then I probably would have to put Tottenham in fourth because they're not that bad this year.
I feel like they've been really good. I mean, it's their best start. They had their best start to the league
And
they've ever had.
I think Brentford is
Because
gonna.
they play
go sixth.
Conte ball. They don't.
No.
I think Brentford is. I don't think Chelsea is gonna go back into the top six.
Y'all
All
ready
right,
for
I'm
this?
gonna do mine now. All right, well, you got it.
No,
you got
go
it,
ahead,
bro.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, I have Chelsea winning. Okay.
I was waiting for it, bro. I was waiting for it.
Crazy.
Okay, I have Arsenal winning the league. I have City second, United third, and Newcastle fourth.
Yeah.
Will?
He's still going.
I didn't do my other two yet.
Oh, you sound like you stopped.
I really want to put Chelsea in fifth, but
Right. Poverty Club.
I'm gonna leave Tottenham in fifth and
Wait, I
Chelsea in
can't say
sixth.
Poverty Club. I can't say Poverty Club.
Yeah, you can't.
I
You
can't
can't.
say that. I can't say that one.
What you got,
I'll
Will?
go ahead and
Trash
give you all the
dog.
script. So this is what Premier League has
Yeah.
planned. City,
Yeah.
Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Newcastle, Tottenham.
Chelsea third.
Chelsea in fourth.
Chelsea third. No, Chelsea's third.
I think Chelsea was third.
You're
Mm-hmm.
bugging. You are bugging
Chelsea
out, man.
and
City wins the
third.
league.
That's
Arsenal
That's
drops second.
crazy.
Chelsea ramps up to third.
Nah, bro.
United
Stop
dropped to
talking, bro.
fourth.
Wait, how many points off are they? How many points off are they right now? They're 30.
Chelsea is
Like
They're
currently
1 point.
12
1
points
point.
off third
No.
place.
Oh, I thought you meant at the end of the season. no.
Chelsea's 12 points behind third place.
On the
No
last
shot.
game day, Chelsea makes it into third place with the United loss and a Chelsea win.
Nah, bro. You tripping.
Let's see.
Well,
Who do they
bro,
let's
play?
they're
move on to before
Still
we move on
10
to the
points off
bottom
10
three.
or 4.
I want to say it's insane that 4 out of 5 of us have Newcastle getting Champions League football when a year ago they were fighting for relegation. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Newcastle like
bottom
that, bro.
It's the
three.
Like
Jack
that.
Grealish effect.
In 18th, I have Southampton. 19th, I have Bournemouth, and then 20th, I have Nottingham Forest.
No.
Wow.
You think
Not a
Everton's
chance.
gonna escape?
Yep. Yes.
Everton's
I like
gonna
that.
get out.
Everton's escaping, but bro, how
I
they
don't
did
think
not get in
Everton-
20 is wild.
Everton is not escaping relegation. Mike.
I
Really.
have
They're getting out.
Leeds. Actually, yeah.
No, bro.
Not my league, bro. Not my league.
You're gonna do Weston McKinney like that, my bro?
Mm-mm.
Leeds
You
United
gonna
States
do
of
Weston
America stays
McKinney like
up.
that?
I just can't see. And yeah, I've Leeds 18th, Bournemouth 19th, and Southampton 20th.
Two of those
Ooh,
teams I can never see
why?
getting relegated. Like they're just teams that I don't see getting relegated anytime soon.
Where did I put?
What team? Leeds?
I have it the same. Like I don't see any other.
Leeds
I don't really
and-
see the bottom. I don't really see the bottom three switching that much at all. Maybe
Everton's
from week to
definitely
week
getting
it'll
relegated.
Sondish
change.
is saving them.
For
Maybe
real.
it'll change from week to week, but I don't. Everton, I don't think they escape the drop, bro. There's just no way.
I'm saying Nottingham Forest 18th, Bournemouth 19th, Southampton 20th, and Ward Prowse finally gets out.
Hopefully.
Fine.
Ward-Prowse finally leave Southampton.
Finally.
I hope so. Go to
I
I
hope
hope
so
so
too.
too.
Yeah, Everton, Bournemouth, Southampton, staying the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everton's.
I just
All
don't
right,
see Everton
player-
going down.
Player predictions.
Young
All
player
right,
of the year,
so-
Bukayo Saka, no question. If it's not Bukayo Saka, leave the call, bro.
It's
All right, who's
Erling
your young player of
Haaland.
the year then?
It's got to be Erling Haaland, bro. What?
It's
It has
gonna
to be
be
Haaland.
Haaland.
Nah.
I think that's
honestly,
unanimous.
no. Honestly, I kind of
Will,
forgot
who's your
he was
pick for
young
that?
enough.
I was gonna say Saka.
Young
'cause
player
he-
of the year?
Yeah.
Young player of the year?
Yes, it's under 23.
I could go for Holland, but he's not
Okay.
player of the year.
Okay.
But just
All right, so that
me.
was our predictions for the top 5 leagues. Now we're gonna go into our last segment of the day, which is gonna be the quiz, which is prepared by me. So I have 5 questions prepared, and we're gonna see which of you guys gets the most right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do
Yep.
this.
The most intense part of every episode. All right, question number 1. Which club did Lionel Messi start his career at?
Barcelona.
Or Newell Boys.
No.
Newell Boys. Newell. Something.
Newell?
Newell.
That wasn't a professional.
I mean,
You
Newell.
mean
Yes, it
professional
was.
Is the
or
professional.
well, he
Newell
didn't
is
I
the
play
definitely
professional
got
professionally
that
for
right.
them.
It was youth. He didn't play for the first team. Doesn't count as Barcelona, and I said it first.
Oh,
I'll
race
take the
did.
point. Thank you.
I think it is.
He race did.
Well, the answer I wrote down was Newell's Old Boys, but
Oh,
No,
I
Then I
misworded the
got it right.
question.
Then I got
he
it
didn't
right.
play for the first team.
All right, should we
He
just
was like-
void that question then?
How did?
He was 13,
Nah.
bro.
look it
No,
up, bro.
Yes.
Look
don't
that-
void the question. I get the points.
Yes, we're definitely voiding that. What?
Yeah,
no.
because you know that
Uh-uh.
you didn't get it right.
No.
I was the first one to say Barcelona. Okay.
I definitely said it before you will.
I definitely said nothing.
I don't know who to give that point to. Question number 1 is getting
Now.
voided. Okay, ignore question number 1. All right, so we have 4-question quiz.
You're
Alright.
definitely gonna have to find another question. If
Yeah,
it's
give me 1
tied.
second, guys. I think it's tied. If it's tied.
If it's
All
tied.
right. So this is a guess the player, and it could also possibly be a manager. There's a chance it could be a manager. So
Zidane.
he played for Barcelona. He won
Coman.
the Cup Winners'
Xavi.
Cup. He won
Bro,
Won
the
the
let him
what cup?
Bundesliga,
Wait, he won the what cup?
and he won 2 Champions Leagues.
Coutinho.
Say
He
it
played
again.
for
Now
Barcelona.
when we're talking.
Yeah,
Mascherano.
Yes.
Coutinho.
Yes.
He played for Barcelona. He won the Cup Winners' Cup. He won 2 Bundesligas, and he won 2 Champions Leagues.
Thiago.
No.
Why did you say he played for Barca,
It's
but then didn't say
Barcelona
any of the
and
other teams he
Bayern.
played for?
He said he won 2 Bundesliga.
Yeah, but he didn't
Well,
say
we're
the team he
using
played for.
context, bro. Well, it was obviously
Doesn't have to-
Bayern. It was obviously Bayern, bro.
No, he said he played for Bayern. No.
He said Barcelona,
No, he didn't.
but
He said Barca.
Bayern's the only
Oh.
team to have won it twice recently. I'm assuming it's a recent player.
Oh,
Bayern
wait.
don't haven't.
Yeah, Will got it. Pep. He didn't play for Bayern. He managed them.
Okay.
No.
So,
You
So
said
you're just
what?
gonna give
Nah, that's
half-
that's
bro,
stupid,
you can't
bro.
do it. You can't do a guess who
That's
and not
stupid.
give
You
all the
can't.
information. Like you can't just like say there are
But
definitely
that
other
was all
people
the
that have
information
those.
I found online.
Bro,
But Will got it with that information.
No, because he won the Cup Winners' Cup, not the not the Super Cup. He won the Cup Winners' Cup, 2 Bundesligas, and 2 Champions League.
but you didn't say all the teams he played for.
And he played for Barcelona. Well, that was all I
Well,
was
he
given
only
on the
played for
question.
Barcelona.
So if so, the Bundesliga stuff is from a manager, right?
Yes.
So then why
And
did
the
you leave
Prem-
out all
and
the
the boot
Prem
and
stuff
the-
he got and all the Barcelona stuff he got as a manager?
He's got a
Guys,
point.
that was a good question.
No, it
I
wasn't.
feel like I'm being ridiculed wrongly.
I like
Because
that.
you
I
left
like that
out
I got the
A
point.
ton of important information. It's a stupid.
Well, the whole point of a Who Am I, you can't name every single trophy they've won. But if I did, it would just
I
be
didn't
too
say to
easy.
name every single trophy they won, but you left out a ton of information and acted as if that was all the information.
Or what's the guessing
That-
game?
I mean, he didn't
That'd
say
be like-
that.
Bro, you can't just leave out like random, like just anything you want just to make it harder, unless it's uniform.
Let
If
us
you
know
leave
down in
out,
the comments
not?
below.
I mean, he
Joel,
could.
Joel.
He can.
All right,
Yeah,
guys, I'm
you
exposing my
can't-
secret.
Okay.
I'm exposing what I did.
Look,
I went on Google and I looked up soccer quizzes and I typed fully the question that it gave me. I'm not cutting out anything to make the questions harder.
that's
I just
a
simply,
dumb question,
I'm
and it's
just relaying
formatted
the
illogically.
questions that I got.
Next question.
But Will got it, so at least he was
Okay.
smart enough to get it.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
All right,
But-
there
it's not
are.
all knowledge.
There's question number 3.
It's not ball
There's there are 2 clubs in the English league system that are not named after a place. Name one of them.
Wrexham.
That's the place.
Wait. 2 clubs in the Prem? What'd you say?
No, in the English,
English-
like all English tiers.
Oh
Arsenal.
my gosh.
Arsenal and
Hashtag
Chelsea.
United.
Bro,
Hashtag
that
United.
means-
Arsenal.
Hashtag
Arsenal.
United.
Arsenal.
Chelsea's the
Hashtag United.
Oh,
They
we got
played in the
Arsenal.
EFL Cup, bro. They are part of the
Like-
English Football League, bro. No, they are part of the English Football League.
They're
They
part of
played in
the-
the EFL Cup. They've played in the EFL Cup, bro. They have played in the
Hashtag
EFL
is a real place. Hashtag is a
no,
real place.
What? Not in England, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
Dummy.
it is.
Hashtag. Okay,
All
where's
right,
that?
Joel
Where's
got
that in
that.
England? Where's that in England, bro?
What?
Where's that in
Bro,
England,
How
bro?
did he
Joel said
get that?
we're still guessing, bro. We're still guessing.
I
You
said
said 2.
Arsenal.
You got.
He said
He
name
said
one.
one.
He said
He
name
said
one.
name
No,
one
he
of
said
them.
name
He
one.
Oh,
though.
I
said
thought
name
you
one of them.
said
He said name
2.
one.
Okay.
Oh.
The other place.
Hashtag United. Hashtag United, bro. That's my point, bro.
Ahmed with the most controversial quiz yet.
Exactly,
is
All right,
bro.
the
not-
other one.
bro.
The other one was Port Vale. All right, this is gonna be one of the hardest questions on the quiz history. Question number 4.
Nah, bro, you
There was only
me off.
one unbeaten team in the 2010 World Cup. Which team was that?
Spain.
No.
In regulation,
How do you
2010 World
3
Cup.
and out?
They
bro?
didn't. You said they didn't lose a game,
Yeah, it was in the group stage.
They were
and
unbeaten.
so they just. Okay.
USA.
Morocco,
No.
Italy.
Tunisia,
How do you go unbeaten?
Greece.
No.
How do you go unbeaten and not win the World Cup?
Bulgaria.
England.
No. Once you guys all make a guess, I'll give a hint.
Okay, I already guessed.
Everyone's made a guess except Lucas.
Ghana.
Just give
All
the
right.
hint.
Country Oceania.
Australia.
New Zealand.
Australia.
Matt got it.
Ratio. I got a point,
Wow.
guys. Let's go.
Do they still have a team?
They had-
I can't remember the last time.
Let's
I've
go,
seen
bro.
New
They
Zealand
have one
play.
of the
They-
best
they were
international
close-
hits.
Okay, they were close to being in the 2022 World Cup. It was
They
between.
have
Well,
one
they
of the
don't
best.
have much
Well,
competition.
That is 3 people with 1 point.
Well, we
All
know
right.
you're not
Well,
getting this.
hopefully you guys
So
get-
you have
one
to
of you guys
find
gets this
another
last one.
question.
All right. Which I'm gonna say the year of the final. If you
What-
guys don't get
what
if you guys don't get it relatively fast, which Chelsea player won the Champions League on his debut for the club?
Didier Drogba.
What?
In his
What?
first
Which
ever game for
player?
the club, he won the Champions League.
Jorginho.
Was he on the field?
Ziyech.
I can't tell you, Joe. I don't know.
He definitely wasn't.
Bukayo. No, not Bukayo. What's his name?
Bro,
Bakayoko.
No.
Bakayoko.
I'll give you guys the year. It was 2012.
Oh gosh.
Peter Cech.
Bro.
No.
No.
There's just no way Peter Cech's first game for Chelsea.
Who came off the bench?
John Terry.
You might not
Lock
even.
it in.
Bro,
you
no
might-
way y'all are looking this up right now.
Chabi Alonso?
My hands are. What?
Yeah, who's looking
Will
this
is
up?
literally looking it up.
What?
Will is literally looking it up.
If I was looking it up, why wouldn't I have said it?
His World Cup
Retard.
debut.
Okay.
Demba Ba.
No. Good shot, though.
That wasn't
He
even a
shouted
shout.
actually really loud.
I did shout. I remember playing FIFA 13 with Demba Ba. I would get so happy. Such a good card.
Cesc Fabregas? He wasn't
no.
even on that team.
All right. If you guys
Dude,
don't get it
Torres.
after
Give
one
us,
more
like,
guess each, I'll give you his
position.
first name. No, not Torres.
No, just give us his position.
He was in the
Like
semifinal.
midfielder, forward.
His debut was a sub in the UCL final.
That's
I don't know if it was. I think it was a sub.
He didn't start the game on his debut, bro. Like,
Yeah, for real.
Okay, yeah, it probably was a sub.
all of
All
them
right,
had played
I'm gonna
for
say the
him.
first. I'm gonna say his first name. Ryan.
Ryan. Ryan Fraser.
Good shot. You got the first name right.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Cole.
Ryan Smith.
No. You guys probably didn't even know this guy played for. Chelsea.
Ryan Jones.
No.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan White. Ryan Black. Ryan Brown.
No.
Ryan Bertrand.
Ryan Johnson.
Alright, I'm gonna start looking for another. Yes. Good job, Joel.
Dude,
Ryan
definitely.
who?
look
Is
that up.
actually
What
Bertrand?
was his last name?
Ryan who?
Yeah.
Dude just
Let's
guessed
go.
the mess out of that.
I did.
Ryan
Wasn't even sure if that was
Ryan
a real
who? Ryan who?
There's no way we can. There's no way we
No.
can.
I'm looking that up.
No.
Why
Ryan
would we
who?
not count that?
Ryan Bertrand.
You
Actually,
just
it
said
counts,
a
it counts.
random last name.
No, I
You
know
just
there's a
said
player
a
named Ryan
random
Bertrand.
last
I just
name.
didn't know that that's who it was.
Lucas, you've never heard of Ryan Bertrand before?
Okay, I thought you were just
Wait, you never
naming
heard of Ryan
last names.
Bertrand?
Why
No,
would
I
why
have.
would Bertrand
Uh.
be a random last name that I named?
I was the one
'Cause
naming
that's
off
what we
random
were all
last
doing.
names. Yeah.
I'll take that. My second dub.
He started. Ryan Bertrand started, bro.
I never said if he started or not.
Well, I,
There's
I
no,
know that.
there's no
But,
way
like,
he
that's
started
crazy
on
to
his
me.
debut, bro.
He did. He did. I just
He's
looked
just
it up.
like that. He's just like that. He is him.
They didn't score until after he went off, though.
All right, so that was the quiz. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, listen on all platforms. That was episode 6. Hopefully, we'll see you for episode 7.
I was Rob.
See ya.